How's it going, LinkedIn family? This week I responded to a post about people struggling in interviews and issues. And in the comments, I talked about getting fired and issues related to that not being resolved before you go into your next interview. And so as a result, I got some feedback. Maybe I should expound a bit on it. A little under 10 years ago, I was let go. And at the time, I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. I was ashamed. I'd let the company down. I'd certainly let my family down. But I was clear about my hand in it and my role in it. 3 months after that decision, I flew to San Antonio for a job interview. And somehow or another, I left my suit coat on the plane. Somebody else picked it up. The group general manager had to wait for me out in front of the airport while I ran down a Concord, some gate somewhere to find some guy to get my coat. It was embarrassing. I was sweating. I get to the regional office and the RVP has gone out to the internet and got a picture of Phil Collins' No Jacket Required album cover. That was it. And put it on the door. It was hilarious. It was their way of bringing a little bit of levity, a little bit of humor to a tense situation. I didn't get the job, by the way. 9 years later, or last October, Jim reached out for me, and we were just connecting. And at the end of that conversation, I asked him, "Hey, man, was it obvious in the interview that I was still hurt, embarrassed?" Because I'd been honest about what happened, and he's like, "No, it wasn't obvious." And actually, somebody else had given some assurances to an internal candidate, which is why I didn't get it. We wanted to hire you, is basically what he said. But the point is I was still feeling it. And so if I could give you one tip, or actually two, if you've been let go, regardless of whose fault it is, your fault, their fault, or somewhere in between, be honest about it with yourself and be clear. Number two, before you go into your next interview with somebody that you trust, that will be very direct and very open about what they hear when you speak. Because whether we like it or not, when that kind of rejection happens, regardless of fault, it hurts. And if it's still in you, it's going to come out of you in the interview. So just a tip for those that have been let go or that are in the market. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.